anyone that's been a swimmer might understand this a little bit better. When you're swimming, you don't blow everything out, and when you're under the water, if anybody's done swimming in the past. So yeah, just get yourself comfortable on your chair, wherever you're finding it's more comfortable and relaxed. And then I'll continuously do this throughout your movement for the day. So it's taking deep breath in through your nose and then blowing out through your mouth. So in through your nose and then blowing out a candle. So everyone just practice that. So that's the kind of mindset you're wanting. So just keep going in through your nose. Couple more. So like not your whole lungs is not getting emptied. Okay. Yeah, everyone feel comfortable with that kind of breathing? Good. Amazing. So we're maybe thinking ahead, okay, she's telling us how to breathe, but it's just good to practice that and again just think about that when we come into exercise. So again, there's blow as you go. So for example, breathe in as you stand up or breathe as a lower. So always with exertion. So breathe out with exertion and then breathing in. And when working with abdominals, you're working with your diaphragm. So it's almost like the opposite way. So every time you're long, you breathe in, and then you breathe out when you're shortening. Okay, and I'll show you those kind of breathing exercises as we go through the mobility exercises. Okay, so let's get going. So if you want to do seated or standing, then you can choose that option. So, but I'll go through all three. Is everyone okay? Good. Jumper off. So first exercise is going to be a march, or seated or standing march with 20 seconds working time. It's going to be this here. So breathe out, breathe in. Okay, so maybe one side is you're breathing out and the other side you're breathing in. Or you've got the seated version, or you've got just your legs. So breathe out on one side, breathing in the other. So thinking on that when you're doing it. Okay, so 20 seconds working time. We're going 5 seconds. So I'll stick with the seated option. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. And you can go at your own pace. Or if you feel that's too quick for breathing, you can always go every 2. Another 5 more seconds. And relax there. 10 seconds recovery. Then we're moving on to air punches. So as it breathe in, breathe out kind of action. Or if you want to do a more advanced, you can. Or here. Okay, off we go. In, out. In, out. It's too much in the arms. Again, you could just stick here. Another 5 more seconds. Now we're gradually increasing that heart rate, so it's not too fast. And 10 seconds recovery. A bit of rotation or full body. A little bit of lateral movement. So we've got standing. So this is called jacks or half jacks, or just one at a time. Or you've got your seated. or you're going out to the side, just your legs. Okay, off we go. So I'll try the standing one. So breathe in, breathe out. So that's that rhythmic breathing. Go as you go. Remember, you can either just do one at a side if that feels a bit better, and rest there. 10 seconds. Okay, any point, please take a drink. We're just going to do all them ones again. So wherever you find comfortable, seated or standing, and we're going to go back to the march. Seated or standing, off we go. So if we are kind of rushing about, remember just focus again on the rhythm. Good. 10 seconds rest. Then it's back to the punches, seated or standing. Okay. Or seated, or if you want to advance the toe taps. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. So mostly the chest is elevated, so you don't need to think about opening and closing of the chest or working with the diaphragm. So it's just working with the rhythm. Good punches. Last few seconds. Okay, 10 seconds rest, recovery. And then we'll go back to those jacks, seated or standing. I'll do the seated option, okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. You got your standing. So kind of lead with the elbows here, or you can do a little bit bigger with the hands. So you're thinking that lateral movement, that side to side action, working the side of the body. Last few seconds. And rest there. Okay, is everyone okay? Feeling okay? Yeah? Okay, so next one, we're going to, so this is us moving into our circuit. So 30 seconds working time, is a little bit longer. So we're just going to start off with shoulder shrug with rotation. So you're going to, just like the warm up, so you've got in here, so again, comfortable range. We're going to do 15 seconds forward and then 15 seconds back. Again, you can do this seated. And then, or advanced, you can do big arm circles, so making that movement that little bit bigger. Okay, is everyone ready to go? 3, 2, 1. So inhale, exhale. It's a nice big movement. So 30 seconds working time. So 15 seconds forward. So changing direction in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so forwards, if you're going backwards. That's it, so big shrug up towards your ears, and you bring it in front of the body, and then relaxing all the way down as you pull back, getting that full range. Remember, if this is achy for you, then you go at your own comfortable range, okay? And loosen it off there. So 30 seconds recovery. Then we're going to go to seated or standing calf raise. So seated option. Remember, this is a mobility stretch. So if you feel it's more strength, then you might want to take a seat. So you're lifting up onto your toes. So all the weight is off my legs, so I can feel more of a length, and then control it down. So up onto your toes, hold a little second, and then control it on the way down. So feel that lengthening here. Advanced option, holding onto your chair. I won't be able to see my feet. So lifting that up and then control it down. And then if it's too much again, you just change to single sides. Okay, we're going in 3, 2 and 1. Off we go. So I'm going to stick with that middle option. And then control it down. That's it. So feeling more length. So that's us halfway through. So you feel like the muscles are aching, then that maybe might be a bit too advanced. So just regress your option. Okay, and relax there. 30 seconds recovery. Next is going back onto upper. Torso rotation with a reach. Let's adjust this. So you're going to go hands on your side, and you're going to reach over to the other side, reset. So feel that torso rotation, and then you're reaching over to the other side. Or you can do the standing option. So reach, or if you feel like you want to have your hands a little up, you can do. But if your shoulders are aching, just reset here. And then a regressed one is just a look over your shoulder, recenter here. Okay, off we go. So I'll just choose the seated option. So feel like torso rotation, extend through your arm. So feeling that pull up in the back of your shoulders when you're reaching over. Again, breathe out and then breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. So again, you don't need to go really too fast. Last few seconds. And relax there. Okay. So this one is need to just leg swings. So you can either hold on to the wall or the chair, something that's stable. So just comfortable range. So we're going to do 15 seconds on one side and then 15 seconds other. You don't need to go way up high, just a comfortable range. If you feel like you're okay to go a little high, that's fine. Seated option is lifting the knee up and just give it a squeeze and then control it down. Lifting up and then squeeze and then control it down. If that's a bit still too a bit much, then you can just do a little bit of a hinge and then reset other sides. Okay, I'll do the middle one. Leg swings. Off we go. 15 seconds. Here. Good. Stand on that leg for too long. If it's too much, we can just change to 3, possibly every side. Holding on to a nice stable wall. This is over halfway, so we've got 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, relax there. 30 seconds recovery. Okay, open and closing on your chest. This one definitely working with your breathing. So as you open up your chest, you're taking a deep breath in. And then as you bring your chin towards your chest, separating your shoulder blades, you're breathing out. Okay, so you're breathing in and then breathing out, or you can do a seated version. Here, or you can have your hands by your side. If it's too much, regressed option. Okay, ready? Off we go. So breathe in, push out your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe out. Remember, not breathe everything out. Still have some in your lungs. when you're exercising. Over the chest, and then give a fake hug to someone, chin to chest, round the back, push up the chest. This is great for your spine mobility as well, and relax there. Okay, we have got one more exercise to do. Opening and closing the hip abductors. So on the chair, so we're going to have our feet in narrow. You can see that. So what we good is opening and closing here. So seated, and then on here. Advanced option. So holding onto the wall, and it's more of a side swing. One, same with the other side. And comfortable range is more regress, so you don't need to go as further out wide. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. So almost like a butterfly, and then control it on the way. So you have to open up the hips, breathe in, excuse me, and breathe out. Blow out the candle. Good. Last few seconds. And rest there. Okay, so that's us done a full circuit of 6 exercises. So how are we feeling? So I'm going to give you 2 options. Either option 1, it's exact same what we just did. So 30 seconds working time with a 30-second recovery. Or we can try and do your exercise a little bit longer with 45 seconds. Bear in mind you have got the advanced options or the regressions. So 1 for 30 and 30 or 2 for 45 and 30. Give me a number. 2. And I always go with the majority of the group. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So we've got, I always go with the majority of the group, but don't feel like you're pushed into that direction if it feels too much. Just this when you really listen to your body and say, right, okay, this is enough. Let's focus and take a little second to focus on that deep breathing, okay? To bring that, if it's more of that, or if you're struggling for even less regression, just kind of give me a wee wave and I'll show you another one, okay? Does that sound all right? Okay, right, so back to the beginning. So shoulder shrugs, seated or standing. So 45 seconds this time. So we're going easy number to look at for me, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So shoulder shrug with the rotation. So again, we're going to do 22 seconds forward and 22 back. This is where I really need to know my stopwatch. So we're 15 seconds in. That's it. Wherever that is, forward or backwards. Okay, going back the way now. With this one, really keep your head and chest up, try not to slouch. Okay, really focusing on the core. We've got 10 more seconds. And relax. 30 seconds recovery. Next one, we're moving on to that torso rotation with a reach. So if your arms get a little achy, you can keep them here and just do torso and reach. Or more regress, just a little look over the shoulder and then reset. Or again, you can do that advanced. Alright, we're going in 5 seconds. 2, 1, off we go. To feel it working through the lats, working through the sides as you rotate round. Now that we're in our second round, can you go a little bit further? So rotate and reach. Halfway. So that's just 30 seconds in. So if you feel that's enough, you can rest there. Good, 5 more seconds. And relax there. 30 seconds recovery. So we're going to leg swings. Okay. So got the swings. Comfortable. The knee, that was it. So knees up, control it down, or a little bit of a hinge and reset. Okay, off we go. So we'll do the seated option here. Don't worry if you can't reach your knee. If you feel that's a struggle, you can come to the edge of your seat and do a little bit of a hinge, just so you feel that leg stretching off a little bit. Good. So I'll just show you these ones here. Squeeze. So this is feeling the back of your legs more. Okay. Well, if you're listening, you might feel a little bit in the core. If that's so, maybe just more of a hinge and then reset, or even using arm. 15 seconds. So if 30 is enough, rest there. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. Okay. Open and closing the chest. Or the standard version of cat cow. So this one here. So feeling the opening, big breathe in, exhale. Again, if the arms are too much, shoulders back and down. Or again, that standing option. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good. 20 seconds. So if you feel that's enough, you can take a rest there. So always breathe in when you open up your chest. Exhale. Last 5 seconds. And relax there. Last one, hip abductor. Open up the hips. So you've got to open up and then back in. Breathe out, breathe in. Or you've got side lateral swings with sides. So the foot comes slightly in front of the body. Again, comfortable range. But you feel like standing, just go for 3 each way. Okay? Ready? Off we go. So I'll do this one here. 2, 3. Okay, so we're doing this. Good. Some of you, when you're seated, you can only see the top half. But that's okay, that's okay. As long as I can see you, that's alright. If you're unsure about it, we can. Okay. So now 15 seconds, so 30 seconds in. Good. This chair's a bit high for me, so I'm a little bit on my tiptoes. Okay, and relax there. Okay, so that's us done 2 rounds. How are we all doing? So yes, it is obviously week 2. So this is up to you, how you're feeling. Okay. So this is how you're feeling for this round. If you want to do a third round, or would you just more static stretches just now? So like we did on yesterday's workout, sorry, last week's workout, where we did all those static stretches at the end. So do we feel like doing just the static stretches just now, and then maybe progress it in later weeks? Or do we feel like another round? So 1 for static stretches, 2 for another round. Okay, static stretches it is, because I go with the majority. But that's when we get a little bit creative with your build your own. So maybe you can introduce when we'll talk more about the one-to-one, but maybe doing that second round, okay? Right, so we'll do more lengthening through and cooling down. So static stretches, so we're holding the positions a little bit longer than those dynamic stretches that we just covered. So static, so let's start with the shoulders. So bring our arm right across. Inhale as you exhale, pulling that in nice and deep. Inhale as you exhale, looking over that shoulder. Feel that lengthening. Inhale, exhale, a little bit deeper if you can. Okay, reset. Switch sides. So bring it right across the body. Inhale, hold it above or below. And then squeeze it nice and tight. Inhale as you exhale. Then look over to that shoulder. So we'll spin a little longer, so do 5 or 6. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and then release. So let's go for legs. So digging the heel in. So you can do a little bit out to the side if you want to get into that adductor, or you can stick out in front. Inhale as you exhale, folding forward. Inhale as you exhale, folding forward. I kind of keep my hands on my hips just so that I'm not putting pressure anywhere else. But you find a comfortable position where it's the chair. Inhale, exhale. And pull the shoulder blades back and down again so you're not rounding your back. Inhale, exhale. Always keep a little bend in the back of your knee, never lock the knees out. Then reset your spine. Push your chest up before we move on to the other side. It's all about the positioning. So again, wherever you find you want to get the abductors a little bit more in our thighs, then you pop your foot a little bit wider. Inhale, exhale, and lean over to that leg. This is quite a high chair for me, but relatively you want to have that supporting leg on the floor. Inhale, exhale. And even if you've got like something, other support as well in front, it's quite good to have. If you're feeling your lower back at all. If you're struggling with this one, give me a wee wave and I'll give you other options. Okay. Head, chest up. Okay, so let's, that's not good if you can't see me. Triceps. So nice and long, hand up in the air, then hand behind. If you can, inhale as you exhale, either your hand at the front or up at the top here. Apply pressure, so not on right on the elbow, but a little bit up above, so you're not on joint. Inhale, exhale. Or I like to see some people are doing this one here, which is not easy. Holding on to the back. Inhale, exhale. So again, watch the back doesn't arch here, so tailbone under. and kind of trying to keep your chin off your chest. Inhale, exhale, into the stretch. The more relaxed your breathing is, the more the muscles can push a little bit deeper into the stretch. Okay, shake it off. Other side. Hand right up high in the sky, and then hand behind. So this is when we find out what side is better than the other. We always got a better side. One side a little bit more mobility than the other, which is absolutely fine because we're not symmetrical. Inhale, exhale into the stretch. Okay, so back onto the legs. So we've got the quad stretch here. So hand behind, foot behind. This is where I don't know body parts. So foot behind. Inhale, exhale. So it's more the hip flexors here. Again, if you're struggling in that position, you might best coming up onto the standing and just popping your knee on here and tailbone under. Or advanced option again is the other way around. So if you're doing this one, you just bring your bottom right at the edge and you're just sliding that back toe down and try and get your tailbone under to feel a little bit of a stretch. Inhale, exhale. Good. Reset. Get comfortable before you move into the next position. Next leg, next side. Inhale. Feel that stretch here, right in the front of the thighs. Tailbone under. So you might find that you need to put the weight, a little bit of weight in the knee. Inhale, exhale. Last couple breaths. Okay, torso. So sitting on the chair. So one hand in the back of the chair, wherever comfortable you are, maybe here or on the side of the chair, looking over. Inhale, exhale. You want to go a little bit further behind, that's also fine. And try and make sure you're looking over the back shoulder. Inhale, exhale. A little more. That's a good stretch. Like a torso rotation, torso stretch. Especially long periods of sitting down. This is a really good one to do. Okay, other side. Inhale, exhale into stretch. Inhale, exhale. Really bring your belly button to spine when you're doing this as well. Just you don't want that back arching. And relax there. So last one we're going to do, either seated or standing, just a full body stretch. So whether your feet, if you're doing seated, so just more long and tall, bring your hands up nice and high. Or you feel you get more of a benefit, you can do this one standing up onto your tiptoes if you want even more. And then just swing in front. We'll do 2 more of these. So seated or standing. Hands out wide. Give us a round of applause.